Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here, just me and the critters. Mr. Heide is at work, as you guys know, and I have been busy this morning, which is good. It is September 3rd, 2019. It's Tuesday morning at 11:30 a.m., and I've already cleaned the house and done some work for hats for 50 states and all of that. So I'm on here to show you guys the hat. Now I have a kind of a surprise for you guys. I decided I had some extra hats because my friends, I have 3 of them that donate hats when they can, and so I had extra hats. So I decided to do an extra month. So I'm doing not only Georgia but Mississippi. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick after that. Let's see. I think I'm going to pick Oregon next. Yep. I'll pick Oregon next. And then probably after that I'll pick California. So anyway, so I've been getting ready and stuff, and I'm here to show you each state's stuff. Now, Mr. Heide usually has been calling these places, the other states, and talking with them on the phone. I'm a little different. I don't like talking on the phone unless I know you really, really well, like a family member, basically. I've tried it and stuff, and, it just doesn't seem to be for me. But anyway, so I emailed these guys, so I'm waiting to hear back from them. So, but let's go ahead and start with Georgia. I have to think of who I'm doing right now. Georgia is state number 29. I'll write that down here so I remember. We're getting there. That's what, when I can, and if I have extra hats, I'm going to go ahead and maybe do an extra state so I can finish up. Because I would like to take a little break from it when I'm done. And then I want to find a place within the state or within a neighboring state where I can donate. Like, I know Jacksonville here has a children's hospital. I was going to see, or I was thinking about even my local nursing home, or the hospice house. There's several of those here, because I know they can use lap blankets and shawls and hats, and, elderly people are always cold, so that's what I'm kind of thinking about doing. So anyway, let's start off with, this is for Georgia. So, and since I have multiple people donating, you gals know which of your hats you've sent, but I'm just going to run through and not say who specifically sent, because they're all kind of in a bag together. And so, yeah. So, this is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. You can always tell mine have buttons on most of them. Number 3. This beautiful one is number 4. Here is number 5. Number 6. Let me see if I can move this light a little bit. Not glare so much. There you go. Number 6. Oh. Number 7. And number 8. Number 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20, 21, 22, isn't that pretty? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So those are the hats that all going to Georgia. Let me set them back in their box so we can go on to Mississippi. Mississippi! Poor Mr. Heidi's having a rough morning. He forgot some of his work stuff at home, and then he fell and pinned up his knees and stuff at work, getting out of the Jeep. Feel bad for him. A little bad for him. Rough morning. Okay, so, oh yeah, I gotta turn this on a little bit. Now we're gonna go Mississippi. And so that's number 1. Oh, I just put a button on this one. Oh, I did too. There you go. I put the flower on top that time. Number 2. 3. 4. I put the button on top. 5. Oh, there you go. 5. 6. On top. 7. Oh, 7. 8. 9. 10. That. This is number 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. Okay. 22. I love that yarn. 22. 23. 24. 25. I love the palms she makes on these. Really do. 25. Let's see if I counted correctly or not. 26. 27. 28. 29. And 30. And that one will be going to Mississippi. So that'll be great. And like I said, Mississippi was state number 30, by the way. So we're getting there. And I'm still enjoying the project. Don't take that wrong. I still really am. And I'm still inviting anybody who would like to send yarn. If you want to send yarn, if you want to send, you know, and if it is that one of my friends lives closer to you than I do, if you want to send the yarn to them, that's great. Because like Kathy lives in Washington State. And I'll have to look up and see where my friend Jennifer lives. She lives over here on the East Coast, and then Rebecca lives in Texas. So if you'd rather send the yarn to them, that's cool too. That's great. And then if any scrap yarn, please send my way. I love scrap yarn. I've gone over this how many times. It's like I'm working on, you know, you kind of clear everything away because it's in your way. You're doing some work, and then you can't find like anything. Oh wow, you know, and then you find out like, wow, that knob is really, really, really loose. I better tighten it up. Hang on just a second. There we go. Gosh darn it, I'm looking because I had a little thing of, I wonder if I put it in here. Yeah, I did. Little thing of scrap yarn I'm putting together right now. I just wanted to show you guys. See? And yeah, so, and then when this gets a lot bigger, then I'll make a hat out of it. So yeah, working on a hat. Again, I already have probably about 5, 6 hats done for Oregon. So that's cool. What else do I have to do today? I can't remember what else I have to do today. I have a list here. Let's see. Find homes for the hat. Do my chores. Show the hat. Oh, then I want to go in and paint this afternoon. That's what I want to do. After lunch and stuff, I'd like to go in the art studio and paint. I don't know. I'm really, really into the black gessoing the canvases black for the background. And I have this in my head that I'm going to paint this white. It's going to be like kind of like a white shimmery tree against this black on this black canvas. And it's going to have different shimmers and stuff. You know how you look up and if there's like moisture or anything on a leaf, and maybe a leaf is kind of turning like this, and you'll see the sun catch it and stuff? Yeah. So it's in my head, so that could be good or bad. So, but I'm probably going in gesso black. I have black gesso, actually. 3 or 4 canvases, and then I'm going to start working. I'm anxious to start creating again. That would be really good for me. So what else can I tell you guys? Oh, I had switched. I made kind of a boo-boo. I had switched, my cat's canned cat food. She gets canned and dried because she's old, right? She's, how old is she now? She's 16, 17 years old, right? Great health, though. And anyway, I switched her canned cat food to, she was eating Friskies, and I switched it to 9 Live because it's like 20 cents cheaper a can, so I did that, and she was not a fan of that and did not like that at all. And so when we were out of that, I went back to the Friskies canned. I mean, it's only 52 cents a can. And she gets half a can in the morning, half a can in the evening, and then she eats dry also. She uses, I think it's a Purina indoor formula, the greenback. So, yeah, she wasn't real happy about that. Dogs are doing great. They're doing wonderful. I'm doing good. Mr. Heide he was doing pretty good. But I bet he's going to be really sore now. I bet his hip, his back, and he said he skinned both knees. And of course, people saw him. I mean, it's a big building and stuff. And I think people came out to help him. And I felt bad for him. I didn't get to talk to him. He just sent me a text. You know, oh, and then I think the tags are expired on our Jeep. I think they're like $150 or something. But we don't have the money to get them, so we're just going to have to drive on them until until we do. I mean, we won't have the money for a week and a half, you know, because, yeah, he gets a very small paycheck for the 5 days he works, but he won't get it until the 10th. So I don't know. He's just going to have to, I hate to take that chance, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. I mean, we have like $30, and that's got to go for a prescription for our injectable for our diabetes. So, yeah, it is what it is. But it all worked out. It always does. Oh, I was looking to make sure my house dress is not on inside out. Yeah, so, man, it's going to be hotter than blazes here this week. By the way, unless something really strange happens, we are not in the path of uh, Duran, I can't remember, any longer. So, nobody worry about that, because we're not in the path any longer. So, that's all good. You know, but you always want to be prepared, because, you know, things can happen. We are probably, there's going to be a lot of people in Tallahassee and stuff. There's people are coming this way from like Jacksonville and lower down and stuff, because they need places, and, you know, they'll need ice and food and everything. So, yeah. So, you know, come on. Come on. If you're in the path, come on. You know, we'll make room for you. You know, we'll all pitch in as a community and make room for you. You know, tell you, you know, where you can find this or that, and who has, like last year, you know, we were reporting who had gas and who didn't, and who had ice and who didn't, because we spent like 5 days without electricity. It wasn't the end of the world, but I sure missed you guys. And if you guys notice that now that Mr. Heide is back at work, I get on here more. So, and I really enjoy that. What is our weather right now? I will tell you, and then I will leave you. Find people to be. Yes, I know I need a haircut, but I'm going to wait till the first part of October to get my haircut. Let me see. Okay. Okay, it is 85 degrees right now, but it feels like 94. We only have 20% chance of humidity, of rain. Humidity is 72%. Wind is 8 miles per hour from the northeast. Sunrise is at 7:15. Sunset will be at 7:57. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 95. But I think it is, let's see, Thursday it's supposed to be 100 degrees. It never reaches 100 degrees around here. It normally, if it's going to be real high temperatures, is low 90s and stuff. But yeah, so, ugh. But it's because of that front, right? And then it's going to be high temperatures the rest of the week, too. So, you know, get your sweating clothes on. I'm sorry, my phone is chiming. Really? Stop. Wow, how rude. Hi, Charlie Ann. Hi, Charlie. So, my daughter, we were on the phone yesterday with one of my daughters, and our daughters, and she was sending us pictures of the kids, and, you know, the animals, the cats, and everything, and it was funny, because, like, she had recently dyed her hair and told my granddaughter and stuff, and it was funny because she has this cat named Jack, and Jack is all black. She got Jack when she was just right out of high school, and she was working at a grocery store as a carryout, and somebody was in the parking lot, you know, giving away kittens, so she took this one and brought it home, and I was not a happy camper about this at all, right? And this cat was a pain in the butt. I mean, he was. And this cat, all he wanted to do was suck on your earlobes all the time. It was really, But she still has him. Okay, so Jack, she moved in and out several times, like most young adults do. And anyway, Jack just stayed there, right, at our house. And I used to always tease her, then her life got you sort through all the early 20 things, and then early 20s, and then her life became more settled. And I used to tease her. She'd be over at the house. I'm like, ready to take your cat? And one day I said that, and she said, yes. And I thought, wow. And I thought, part of me was like, man, I don't know, this cat lived with us a long time. We basically always had lived there. And I'm like, but it is her cat, and if she wants him and stuff, and he's very attached to her. So anyway, let her take the cat. She still has the cat. That cat was a kitten when Missy was a puppy. So that cat's got to be 17 years old at least, and still doing great and stuff. Still occasionally try to suck on an earlobe. Wow. So, but anyway, that's all I got to say today. Oh, and I had to throw away chocolate cake because I made this chocolate cake last week. Y'all remember? Well, we kind of forgot it was there, and just, I don't know, we just weren't into it. It's not like it was bad or anything, but I looked at it today, I had it covered, and it was starting to grow mold. I'm like, ooh, I think you need to be thrown away. So, yeah. I kind of felt almost good about it, though, because it was like, before you never would see us have to throw away a cake or anything. And I know I was going to cut it in half and freeze half. We had no freezer space, so, yeah, that's the way it goes. So, but I'm going to get off here and do a little bit of stuff, kind of wait for Mr. Heide. He'll call when he's on his lunch. He always calls me. I always talk a little bit. I want to make sure he's okay. I want to see those skinned up knees when he gets home. I'm probably going to have to put some stuff on him. Might have to put some ice on him, too. Oh, don't you hate it when you know somebody's hurt? And, yeah, are you not right there to help them? I guess that's the mother in all of us women, isn't it? Well, I love you guys. And I cherish each and every one of your friendships. And I think you're, like, beyond awesome. Just, like, superstar. I can't imagine my life without y'all. I mean, I can't. So, I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope if you are in the path of the hurricane, I hope you are safe. If you need to leave, leave. I understand not wanting to leave your critters, so if you can take them with you, do. Everybody pray for everybody in the path, whether they're in Florida, any of the Carolinas, and on up, Georgia. Please pray for everybody that's in the path. Let's continue to pray for those poor people in the Bahamas that have taken such a major beating and stuff. And the rest of you, I hope that your day is great. I hope you're cool if it's hot there. I hope that you're warm if it's cool there. And I hope you just have a great day. And I probably will talk to you guys tomorrow. So have a good one.